A plan to add armed security to all schools in East Hampton. The Board of Ed is taking up the issue after the tragedy in Uvalde, Texas, where 19 children and 2 teachers were killed. Tonight, the Board of Education held a special meeting to discuss this proposal. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Christian Colon is joining us now live with how things went tonight. Christian.
Hi there, Aaron. Yeah, many people showed up to this meeting, about 24, showing their support or against it. Many of them want some sort of school security, but other parents say that just hiring more security officers won't end the mass shootings. School security now on the agenda in East Hampton. The board is thinking about adding armed security personnel in all schools.
We want our children to be safe and free from any harm during their school day. We want some kind of armed security to be in place to deter these violent acts towards our children.
Samuel believes a guard with a gun will protect kids in tragic situations, but Stephanie says it's not an easy fix.
Even one armed guard, they're not going to be able to solve all of the problems. If they happen to be on the other side of the school when somebody is coming in the front, they might be able to limit the damage, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to stop the damage.
The high school currently has a retired police officer or state trooper on the ground. The superintendent wants to see the same thing happen in the other 3 district schools for the younger grades.
The Uvalde shooting was so violent that people said, and it was once again in elementary school, people felt like we need armed security in more than just the school, one school.
Some parents are concerned about who's paying for the 3 officers. They want to see that money go towards mental health resources. If the board approves an armed guard, it will cost about $50,000 per guard. But if the board decides to go with a police officer, that's $100,000 per hire.
We know that our armed security, we know that our police are pretty professional, pretty well trained. Even if they go in and just start firing, that's going to slow somebody down. So I'm pretty confident that even with an armed security officer, we could get to a place where we were preventing somebody from getting into a classroom.
And the board does not have the money to hire these officers. They will have to ask the town for the money, or they will have to try to budget in for next year. As of now, parents were given a survey to ask whether they're for or against it. There is no deadline on when this decision needs to be made. Christian Colon, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Christian.